Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Stylist Meets Vinyl. My name is Chris. Just when I thought I was done with my vinyl finds for the year, I get some records for Christmas, and I'm getting ready to do my my final lists of the year, my best finds of the year, all of that. And I can't do those without showing the recent vinyl finds first. I have to go in sequential order. So these are truly my last vinyl finds of the year. Let's make this quick. Let's get into it right now. First record, Bob Dylan, Bringing It All Back Home. I actually have this album already, but my parents, when I was home visiting for Christmas, they found this album just, I don't know, somewhere in the house, and they gave it to me. This is a 1965 original, mono pressing. The one I have is much better condition than this, but this is a nice find either way. So that's a nice addition to the collection. I mentioned in my last video, I have my box of records that I like to keep and let people pick through if they want some albums. So that might end up in there. I'm not really sure yet. But there's number one. Number two, we've got Legend, Bob Marley and the Wailers. This is a greatest hits compilation from 1984. This is the number one selling reggae album in the world. I'm not a massive reggae fan. Obviously, I know Bob Marley, but I'm happy to have this. This is a gift from my sister Kelly and her husband Colin. Thank you so much. You know what? It's the collection is starting to diversify a little bit, and this is a perfect addition. You gotta have, if there's the number one, if you're gonna have a reggae album, you want to have the number one top selling reggae album in the world. This has got a lot of songs that you're probably familiar with. I'm familiar with. Is This Love? No Woman, No Cry. Three Little Birds, amazing. Buffalo Soldier, Exodus, Jammin', Redemption Song. I Shot the Sheriff. I could go on, but this is a really nice find. So happy to add this one into the collection. My first reggae album. Next, we've got from Canada, this is the Tragically Hip. This is Up to Here, 1989 album. This is their first full-length LP. They had an EP released before this, which was just self-titled. This is a really good album. Lots of great hits on here. Blow It High Dough, I'll Believe in You, or I'll Be Leaving You Tonight. New Orleans is Sinking, 38 Years Old, Boots or Hearts, Every Time You Go, Trickle Down, Another Midnight, just back to front or front to back, depending on how you play it. It is great. Really happy to have this one into the collection. I've got a handful of Tragically Hip already, and this was one of the ones that was kind of next on the list. So this was a gift from my other sister, Heather, her husband, Robbie. Thank you so much. They also gave me this album, another Canadian album, Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill. I think you could probably get away with calling this a Canadian triumph, perhaps. This is one of the top-selling albums of all time. This has sold over 33 million copies and 33 million and one as of right now with this one. This is from 1995. I remember this was huge when I was young. There's a bunch of hits on here, radio hits. All I Really Want, You Ought to Know, which is like maybe the greatest breakup revenge song ever. So if anybody ever watched Full House, I used to watch that when I was a kid. Uncle Joey from Full House allegedly is the man that she is talking about in You Ought to Know. So there's a little interesting tidbit for you. Other hits from this album, Hand in My Pocket, I think Right Through You was a hit as well. You Learn, Head Over Feet, Ironic as well. A really, really great album. I think, so I mentioned over 33 million copies sold. This was nominated for like 11 Grammys. It won 5 Grammys, including Album of the Year. Alanis Morissette was only 21 years old when she released it. And what else? Oh yeah, I think on the list of like top selling albums of all time, I think this is like number 13, something like that. So pretty high accolades, and definitely happy to add this one into the collection. Jagged Little Pill. Next up, okay, this one was from my fiance. I think she was a little bit feeling guilty that I was getting, like, she didn't get me any records for Christmas, which is fine. She doesn't have to, but I think she was feeling a little guilty. And then, like, the day before Christmas, we were out shopping. She went to an antique store without me, and she found this here. So this is the songs they sang through the 2 world wars. I know nothing about this album. I think you know, I'm a history guy, so I think that's why she got it for me. I have to admit, I don't know if I recognize any of the songs on here. I haven't spun it yet, but this is originally released 1961. It is so side 1 is songs from the Great War, and then side 2 is songs from World War II. Pretty cool. I'll have to give it a spin and see how it is, but an interesting addition to the collection. Thank you so much. And the last one that I'm going to show is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. This is Mojo. This is their 2010 album. I'm not sure if Petty released another couple albums after this. I forgot to check on that, but you know, he died in 2017. So one of the last albums that he made, and I don't know any of the songs on here. This was a gift from my mother-in-law. Thank you so much. And my father-in-law as well. This is on a beautiful, beautiful sky blue colored vinyl. Really, really gorgeous. If I can get it out of here without wrecking anything. Gorgeous sky blue on the Reprise. Look at that. Wonderful. With that old classic Reprise label. So the hype sticker here says that it's featuring the songs I Should Have Known It, Something Good Coming, and Good Enough. I'm not familiar with them, but you know what? Tom Petty had a great career. He wrote a lot of great songs. He wrote every song on here. He co-wrote a handful with Mike Campbell, who was in the Heartbreakers, who is also a member of the Dirty Knobs now. And I'm happy to get familiar with this. I've been so busy over Christmas with just family stuff, and then with my work is so crazy busy that I haven't had a chance to actually listen to any of these albums yet. But that is the last album that I got for Christmas, and the last vinyl find of the year. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about these albums, if you have any of them, if you're curious about any of them. Which one would you spin first? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, consider subscribing, and make sure you stay tuned for my top finds of the year. I'm going to do my, just like my straight up top finds of the year, and then I'm also going to do my top yard sale and thrift store finds of the year. So stay tuned for those. Thank you for watching. Please come back again right here where Stylus meets vinyl. Thanks everybody. See you soon. Bye.